home. Oh my god. I got my webcam, all my props are here, my water bottle, the screaming pillow. Oh, oh man. Oh, I'm home. Oh, thank God. Oh, I gotta tell you, you guys have no idea what I just went through. The fourth dimension is weird. First of all, everything is digital. They got these crazy motorcycles that leave this laser trail behind them. All arguments are settled in this gladiatorial arena, and the whole place is run like a dictatorship by this giant floating head, big brother type called Master Control. And then just... Wait a minute. That was Tron. So where the hell have I been for the last week? I don't know. Oh, but I stole this weird cell phone. These things are like super high tech. They can like call between dimensions and stuff. It's crazy. I tried to tweet for help with this, but it came out in binary code for some reason. I don't really know why, but eventually I figured out how to use this to find the portal back to this universe that I tore open last week. But man, the guy I stole it from, man, he was a scary son of a bitch. He looked really familiar too for some reason. I don't know. But at least that's over now. Thank God. But I lost my shades though. I don't know how it happened, man. I must have dropped them somewhere. Oh, that pisses me off. But you know what? I still got a video to do. So let me tell you. So I'll tell you what. I'll grab another pair somewhere. I'll download iMPACT, and I'll get right back to you. Hang on 1 second. Alright, I rooted around the house for a while, dug out an old pair of sunglasses. They just don't feel the same, though. I mean, that other pair was the one that gave me all my powers, you know? I kind of feel naked without them, if I'm being honest. Almost as if I've diminished somehow. Anyway, I just watched iMPACT. Now, the good news is the Slammiversary card looks better than I thought it would. The bad news is the process of getting them there was kind of fucked up. Like the whole Matt Morgan Hernandez thing. Oh my god, what a mess this is. Alright, first of all, Morgan takes out Hernandez. They do an injury angle, he goes away for a while. Now, over the next few months, Morgan buries a couple tag teams, he destroys a few new partners, and Hernandez is barely even mentioned during this time. Eventually, Morgan gets demolished by Samoa Joe. Right after that, the Band cash in Nash's title shot. They win the tag team titles from him. The Band versus Matt Morgan and a partner is then announced for Slammiversary. Then the Band ignore Morgan and instead continue to feud with 3D and Ink Inc. while Morgan ignores the Band and fights with Samoa Joe and then with Kurt Angle. And now he has a match with Hernandez at Slammiversary. Do I even have to make fun of this? That is so convoluted, so incomprehensible, I don't even know where to begin. But if you never had any intention of doing Morgan versus the Band in the first place, why did you announce it for the pay-per-view? Why did you put up a graphic for it on the website if you were just going to take it away on the go-home show and do something completely different? Believe me, I'm thrilled that the Band are off this pay-per-view, but there were about 10,000 other ways you could have set up Morgan and Hernandez that would have been so much simpler and more effective than this. Alright, something else I don't understand. Who is Sting facing this Sunday? He's facing Rob Van Dam, right? So why then did you spend what felt like 20-25 minutes on video packages hyping up the rivalry between Sting and Jeff Jarrett? First of all, the final hype for the Knockouts title match at Slammiversary had to be cut from the show to make room for this crap. Second of all, Jarrett is not even advertised for the pay-per-view. He said it himself in the video. He said he was not going to be there. Now, I assume this means he will be there now, but if he does show up, it's going to be the most predictable telegraphed angle you've ever seen. I mean, everyone's just going to be expecting him to get involved in Sting's match now. They should have just left the whole thing alone. You want Jarrett to get involved at Slammiversary? Fine, but leave it alone. Let it be a surprise. Why do you have to call all this attention to it? It's like you're just pointing a big neon sign and says, "Hey, Jarrett, I'm back." What? Whatever. Speaking of Sting, TNA, if you're so dead set on flat out lying to the fans about the results of the poll they voted on, you might not want to make those results available on your website so everyone can see that you're lying your asses off. Alright, Hogan cuts a promo saying that Sting got so many votes in the fan polls and that was the deciding factor in him getting the title shot at Slammiversary. Bullshit. No one voted for Sting. Desmond Wolfe, Matt Morgan, Jeff Hardy, Ken Anderson, they all got way more votes than Sting did. And I know this because the results were available on the website. If you don't want to listen to the fans, fine. But don't frickin' lie about it. That's even worse. So that was the stuff that pissed me off. As for the good stuff, I really liked the opening segment a lot. It was good that the heels came out without Ric Flair and that AJ was acting like he was the leader of the group. I think AJ really needed something like that after he came off like Ric Flair's bitch last week. Of course, this week, Kazarian kind of seemed like AJ's bitch, but that's beside the point. Things got even better when Jay Lethal came out. And how awesome is Jay Lethal doing right now? Seriously, I can't believe how long they wasted him with that Black Machismo crap when he was capable of so much more than that. Strong opening segment, and I really like the main event setup. That main event was kind of a tease, though. I mean, it started at around like 10:35, and I was thinking, hell yeah, 25-minute main event. And then the match ends at 10:47. Look, I know TNA like to do this a lot, ending the show with an angle rather than a match, but you can't finish your main event, go to commercials, and then come back and do an angle to close the show. When the main event ends, people are going to think the show is over. Hell, I thought the show was over until I checked the clock and saw there were like 10 plus minutes left in the hour. If you want to do this, you gotta be a lot smarter about the way you format this stuff if you don't want people tuning out thinking the show is over right after the main event ends. Now, something I really liked was Kurt Angle. I think Kurt Angle really did a lot for Amazing Red on this show. I mean, you got Kurt Angle coming out to the ring. He calls Amazing Red the best X Division wrestler in the world. I mean, come on. I mean, that right there, coming from a guy like Kurt Angle, that made that match look really important. I mean, they had a great match, too, and Red got the show of respect afterward, and Angle even called in the next Rey Mysterio in an interview. I thought that was incredible. And it's great to see that Kurt Angle sees the potential in a guy like Amazing Red, even if the writers obviously don't right now. I don't know why. The only problem with this was that the match was too damn short. I mean, Angle calls Red the best X Division wrestler in the world, but then he beats him in 4 minutes. Yeah, sure, those were 4 great minutes, but a guy doesn't look as credible as he could when he gets beaten that quickly, and this is a mistake that TNA has made over and over and over again. Also X Division related, they finally remembered to do some damn hype for the X title match at the pay-per-view. Of course, it was too little too late by that point. And it was kind of sad, actually. I mean, when they mentioned that Brian Kendrick got a pin on Doug Williams, I had to think for a minute to remember how long ago that was. I mean, that happened before Sacrifice, and that was the last time we had any hype for this match until the Go Home show this week. Hell, I mean, these guys have barely even been seen for the last month. So please explain to me why I should care about the match this Sunday. I don't. Unbelievable. Look, I will admit that Slammiversary looks better on paper than I thought it would, but I'm not going to order it. You know, some of the build-up was good, but a lot of it was bad, if not idiotic. So I'm going to watch it online, probably download it on Monday or something. And you know what? That's going to be it for me. I think if you want my extensively detailed thoughts on this pay-per-view card, check out the blog. Once again, I analyzed the whole card from top to bottom, just like I always do every month. The link is in the description box. I think it's one of the better one of these blogs that I've done. Or you can read it at tnaasylum.com. They posted it there as well. I may be doing some writing for them in the future if this works out. If you want me to, go to tnaasylum.com and leave some comments. Anyway, after that whole ordeal in the 4th dimension, I'm dead tired, man. I'm beat. So, you know what? I'm gonna go hit the sack. So you guys take care. Talk to you in a few days. Later.
Excellent.
Everything's going according to plan.